Your significant other is going through a big change, one so intense it's making them rethink their entire life. This change is pushing them to face and make big adjustments in their own world, which is now full of chaos. This chaos might be due to money problems or the consequences of past mistakes that are catching up with them. Karma, which they once thought of as just an idea, is now a real force that they can't ignore. It's like a constant knock at their door, stripping away the fake front they used to hide behind. As this mask falls off, their true self is showing, and everyone can see it. With these new truths out in the open, they are overwhelmed with sadness, made worse by the loss of the close connection you both used to share. Even if you're only apart for a little while, every moment reminds them of their past actions and the pain they've caused. Now, without you, they're reminded of the hurt they've caused, leading them down a painful path. In their darkest moments, they turn to prayer, seeking peace and direction from something greater, like angels or the divine. But the tough truth they face is that you might not be waiting for them. This realization makes them feel even more lost and alone, adrift in a sea of emotions. They believe their current troubles are a punishment from above for their past wrongs, often done in anger or poor judgment. This idea has taken deep root in their mind, enveloping them in a cloak of despair and forcing them into silent suffering as their inner world becomes a place of struggle. Your significant other is going through a really tough time, feeling very sad and overwhelmed. They often cry a lot when they're alone, overwhelmed by bad memories and feelings of guilt. They keep thinking about the past, wondering if different choices could have made things better, maybe choosing kindness over anger. What seemed like a small mistake before now feels like it's changed everything. They're dealing with a lot of pain and missing what you two had together. Now that you're not around, they feel this loss deeply, and it's almost too much for them to handle. They miss you so much that it feels like every thought is a reminder of you, just like when you first met and everything was full of hope. Your significant other is really going through a tough time, and it's making them see all the mistakes they've made. They realize how much they've hurt you and themselves. This tough moment is important because it's helping them to truly understand their mistakes and start to heal. Even though they're hurting a lot, there's still a little bit of hope. They're praying a lot, asking for forgiveness, and hoping for a chance to fix things and bring back the peace you both once enjoyed. In the middle of all this, I'm also feeling a lot of emotional turmoil. It feels like the sadness and regrets are too heavy to carry. And no matter how hard I try to get better, there's always a voice telling me I'm not good enough. It's as if the whole world keeps reminding them of you. And even though things are tough and distant now, they still feel a connection with you deep inside. When they're alone, they think hard about everything that went wrong and what led you two to part ways. These memories hurt a lot, like being poked with a sharp object, forcing them to face the truth about their mistakes and the bad choices that drove you away. This pain is tough, but it's also making them think about changing for the better, possibly finding a way to fix things. The confident person they used to be is gone, now replaced by someone who feels vulnerable and exposed. This new side of them isn't used to being open like this, but they're slowly learning that showing their true feelings might help them heal and grow. But despite all these doubts, there's one thing that keeps me going, me love for you. She's like a light in the darkest night, giving me strength when I feel weak. Our connection is so strong and deep, it feels like it was meant to be. But even though I feel this strong bond, I can't be with her the way I truly want to. I wish I could be right by her side, sharing in her light and showing the world how much we mean to each other. I want her to know she's never alone, no matter what challenges we face. The road ahead isn't clear, and sometimes the darkness seems overwhelming. But there's a light at the end of the tunnel, a small but steady glow from within me that refuses to go out. This light keeps me moving forward, even when doubts and fears try to hold me back. This journey is hard, but it also clears my mind. Facing my deepest fears and admitting my insecurities shows me how strong I really am. I've gone through a lot, and I have the scars to prove it. But these experiences have made me more resilient and determined than ever. It's you, my love, who has inspired this deep change in me. Your presence has reignited a passion I thought was lost. It feels like our souls are linked beyond this lifetime, connected in ways that go beyond time and space. Despite our deep love and the strong connection we share, forces beyond our control keep us apart. It feels unfair and hard to understand, but my love for you stays strong, crossing any distance and overcoming all obstacles. Even though we're physically apart, you're always in my heart. I long for the day I can hold you again, feel your warmth, and look into your eyes. I believe in our love, and it's this belief that gives me the strength to face any challenge. I would do anything to be back by your side. Being with you again, to feel your gentle touch, really soothes my soul. Loving you has taught me about true lovia, kind of love that doesn't have limits and knows how to forgive, nurture, and last through tough times. Even though our path together has its challenges and we can't see what's ahead, I feel better knowing we're in this together. I'm learning and growing, trying to become the person I'm meant to be. The road might be hard, but I'm here, ready to face any difficulties with you. I've decided to keep away from people who don't support the special bond we share. This decision has brought me peace and freed me from negativity. Now, in this quiet space I've chosen, my thoughts are filled with memories of you and the strong connection that still guides me. Getting to understand you and our relationship has been like trying to solve a tough puzzle. Sometimes it was so confusing it felt like I couldn't find the right way. But over time, things became clearer, and now I see a path that leads back to you, as if the universe itself is pointing me in the right direction, guiding me back to our reunion. Now, with a clearer mind, I realize this tough journey has a purpose. There are lessons to learn and hurdles to clear before we can be together again. I've gone from just drifting through life to someone who is determined, someone who wants to create a future that matches our dreams. Getting to know the deeper parts of myself through your eyes has been eye-opening. Seeing you, I don't just see a partner, but a soulmate who completes me and makes my life richer in ways I never imagined. Together, we're stronger, united by a vision for the future and a love that overcomes all challenges. As I keep moving forward on this path of discovery, I'm comforted by knowing you're with me in spirit, guiding my steps. To end, I want to reassure you of my commitment. Despite the distance and challenges we face, my heart is fully yours, filled with love and made stronger by every challenge. I remain dedicated to becoming the person I'm meant to be, capable of standing by your side through anything and sharing the light of our love. Please be patient with me. You've shown me parts of myself I had overlooked, bringing out truths that were as surprising as looking in a mirror for the first time. Even though it was uncomfortable at first, I'm really thankful for the clarity it brought. By letting go of the parts of me that weren't helping anymore, I've found my way back to you. This journey has been hard, full of self-doubt and dark moments. I've confronted my fears, recognized my faults, and with each step forward, I've grown stronger. Your support has been a guiding light for me, shining through even in the darkest times. Even when we can't speak, our souls connect in their own way, talking without words, deeply linking us. In quiet times, I can see a clear path lit by our memories and the promises of what's ahead. The journey might be long and filled with challenges, but every step shows how strong our love is a force that can heal deep wounds and overcome the darkest nights. I promise to keep seeking the light, to heal, and to come back to you with a heart full of love and wisdom. Until we reunite, I carry you with me, reminding me of what's worth fighting for and guiding me through any difficulty. As I keep walking this path, know that each step brings me closer to the moment we're supposed to meet again. Our love is more than just being near each other. It's about the deep bond that connects our hearts. Even when I'm alone, after choosing to stay away from those who don't support us, I find peace in knowing I'm building a future that's all about our love. At this crossroads of change and growth, I cling to the hope that the universe will guide us back into each other's arms. I'm really thankful for how you've impacted my life, awakening a passion within me I never knew was there. You've changed me and set me on a path toward making things right, healing, and understanding what it really means to love deeply. Our connection goes beyond everyday struggles, and I believe that even though we're on separate paths right now, our spirits are forever woven together. Every challenge, every doubt is a step toward a future where our souls will meet again in perfect harmony, as everlasting as it is profound. I'm dedicated to this journey, and with each challenge I face, I come closer to the love that has redefined my existence. With all my heart, I embrace this path, driven by a hope as bright as the light in your eyes. I'm ready to face whatever comes, to overcome the shadows of my past, and to build a future worthy of our great love. No matter the distance or the obstacles, you're always in my thoughts, forever in my heart, and a vital part of my journey to become the best version of myself. I love you, now and forever. This love is what gives me the strength to keep going, even through the toughest times. Our reunion is destined, written in the stars, and until that moment, I remain steadfast, always grateful for the powerful transformation our love brings and the guidance it offers on this tough but rewarding path. My dear viewers, show your support by giving a super thanks up to $20.